Well, I'm equally as surprised as I am not surprised. I don't know. Let me move my face. I'm going to put it up here. Chip Kelly's out. The $6 million man couldn't figure out how to make any of that work, and he's out. One of the worst offensive coordinators that we've had in a long time. Makes Luke Getsy look like the Citizen Kane of offensive coordinators, and Chip is out. So here's the thing. I'm in a weird spot here because it's like, okay, I want to give credit to the organization and to Pete to see that the writing was on the wall and something had to change and somebody had to take responsibility for this. Now, is it Chip Kelly's fault that we had a bunch of injuries? No. But I said this like early in the game. We've got nothing that's easy. Just like a quick out route, a quick slant pattern. Everything has to be a screen or a run up the middle. And this guy refused to have a fullback earlier in the season, and he was trying to throw touchdowns at Alex Kappa last week. And he had Geno Smith in this pistol shotgun formation, which Geno clearly doesn't like. And Chip's out. So, the new search for an offensive coordinator is on. I'm just looking here to see if there's any articles that are talking about this. Adam Schefter's reporting it. ESPN's reporting it. I'll share the screen here. But if you haven't heard, Chip Kelly's out. Richie Incognito said it's not great. Ian Rappaport. This is done. This is it. I spoke with Chip Kelly earlier this evening and informed him of the release as offensive coordinator of the Raiders. I would like to thank Chip for his service and wish him all the best. So here's the thing. I think that the takeaway from this is twofold. One, we have to search for a new OC for, next year. And there's going to be some decent candidates like Brian Daboll, Mike McDaniel if he gets fired. We'll see. There's going to be some decent candidates. The second takeaway is this. Pete, as much leeway as he gave Chip, he's willing to say, okay, I was wrong about this. And if he was willing to say I was wrong about Chip Kelly, I do think there's a world where he's able to say, I was wrong about Geno Smith. Because we got to eat a lot of that money, not we being the salary cap, but, Mark Davis. Okay, I've got an article here. Bleacher Report. So, Chip Kelly, I'm going to share it right here. Here we go. Chip Kelly reportedly fired by Raiders, signed NFL's richest offensive coordinator contract in February. Only us, man. The Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, this is by Timothy Rapp. Las Vegas Raiders have reportedly fired offensive coordinator Chip Kelly, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter and NFL Network's Ian Rappaport. The Raiders have made their midseason firing of special teams coordinator Tom McMahon and Kelly amidst 2-9 campaign. Raiders have changed coach, coordinator, GM this season in 2025, 2024, 2023, 2021, 2020, and 2018. Not great. I wonder if, Brendan Carroll, the only way I think Brendan Carroll survives this at this point is if it's because Chip doesn't want to fire his son. But the offensive line has been atrocious. Now, in the meantime, they're going to have to promote somebody. I don't know who that's going to be, the quarterback coach or Joe Philbin. Is Joe Philbin still even here? I have no idea who's going to call the plays. Maybe Pete will call the plays. But what I do know is that this was a step in the right direction, and somebody had to take the fall for this. And this also clearly shows that, I don't know, I think that Pete Carroll is going to be here for another season. And I do think, as frustrating as it is, especially with what happened already today with this Cleveland Browns game, I do think he probably should have one more season with a new offensive coordinator and a young quarterback to see what he can instill culture-wise and franchise-wise. But he has to let John Spytek make a lot of the personnel decisions, because I think with firing Chip Kelly, and he kind of alluded to this in the press conference, and I didn't want to bring this up, but he did say, because somebody asked him, like, is it time to just play the rookies? And he's like, well, we got to, we'll wait and see. We're gonna maybe make some changes. So if you fire your offensive coordinator, we've been waving the white flag for a lot of games now. But if you fire your offensive coordinator, you as the head coach are now waving the white flag, right? Which means that I think you're going to see the rookie wave happening right now. So we're going to talk a little bit more about this, but I do need to tell you about Chomps. So you guys obviously know, because you're watching my videos, that I love talking football and I love making videos and content. Sometimes either halfway through the video or while I'm editing the video, I get hungry and I don't want to stop because I'm kind of in the ebbs and flows of making the videos for you guys. So I want to grab something quick and easy. And I'm sure you've been wondering what this is to my right. Well, I have to tell you, this is Chomps Original Beef Stick. This thing is absolutely incredible. It's 10 grams of protein per beef stick, 100 calories, and 0 sugar. I'm always constantly looking for like good, high-quality sources of protein that you could just easily grab and go. And like I said before, I try to start every day being physically and mentally sharp for you guys, and having something that I can easily grab and go that tastes good, that is a high quality source of protein, is huge for me. It's unmatched. It tastes great. It's quality ingredients, and I love them. Let me know down below. Have you had these? What flavors do you like? And what flavors would you like them to make going forward? And of course, make sure to click the link below to learn more about Chomps. So here's my takeaway on our next offensive coordinator. And this is going to sound stupid, but we got to find somebody who's experienced, that's coordinated an offense at a high level in the National Football League. I don't want any up-and-comers. I don't want any, like, college guys anymore. Like, I want Brian Daboll. We know he can call an offense. Might not be able to be the best head coach, but we know he can call an offense. Another thing to consider, too, is maybe you hire someone that you think can take the reins. We never thought Chip Kelly was really going to take the reins. Maybe once Pete Carroll's gone, it's going to be Patrick Graham. In a perfect world, right? If Patrick Graham decides I'm going to stay here as the DC, who knows? He might just want to leave. But Brian Daboll obviously is the number one option. I've been singing the praises of Josh McCown for a long time. He is the quarterbacks coach for the Vikings right now. And I know Kevin O'Connell is like the boy genius, even though he can't figure it out with J.J. McCarthy. Let Sam Darnold walk right out the door. But there's a lot of candidates out there. And if Mike McDaniel gets fired, I would throw the Brink truck at him. I don't think he is going to get fired, but only time will tell. A lot to talk about in the comments section below. Here's what I will say. Make sure you join my Discord. That is in the description below. It's completely free. We're probably talking about it right now. They're probably all adding me, but I'm recording this video, guys. That's what I do. I make videos for you, rain or shine, positive or negative. Let me know in the comments below. Obviously, I would imagine you're happy with this. It's not going to be a fix-all, but I do think his offense didn't work, and it was just it was a crap shoot. I was going to say a bad word. I'm trying not to say bad words. Let me know who you want to replace him. What are your thoughts on this? What's the next move? Does this mean that Pete's going to get another year? I do think that it's more likely than not that he probably gets one more year, but he better get on board with drafting a quarterback, especially if we have a top 3-ish pick and there's going to be quarterbacks available. Shout out to my $5 and $10 patrons and YouTube members. Shout out to Chomps. Everything is linked in the description below. $6 million man, no more. Peace. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Your college offense doesn't work. It's trash. Gino, you're next. I saw you flip the fan off. I might do a whole separate video on it, but you're a loser. And it is what it is. Please be sure to subscribe. It's free after all. No charge to you. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.